Good evening everyone, Mike Palmer from Know Your Rights Group and Success Coaching International with another live video update. Tonight, as you can probably tell through the camera, it's been a very big week. I'm very tired tonight, so it is going to be very short, sharp and to the point. First up, if anyone has missed any of my recent announcements, I am speaking live at the Paradigm Shift Summit, which is on the Gold Coast this coming weekend, the 14th and 15th of November. You can attend in person or you can also attend online, obviously, if you're not on the Gold Coast. And during that event, I'll be giving everybody a crash course on everything that we cover, obviously, in our book, in the Aussie Speeding Fines book, and of course the Bank Secrets book, namely how to challenge all unsecured loans, credit cards, personal loans, things like that, how to challenge all unjust and unlawful fines of any kind, and of course the importance of the Commonwealth Constitution, the truth about the ATO and personal tax, and a range of different topics that we cover in our book. So if you haven't yet booked your tickets, if you don't know yet about the event, please go to paradigmshift.com.au. There is a link in the description, up, down, sideways, wherever that happens to appear. And obviously, I'm only one of the speakers that Anthony O'Flynn has organised for the event. It does go over the course of the whole weekend. There's a really great lineup of speakers. There's some really empowering topics being covered. So please go to the website, check it out, and secure your seats. All right, so the other thing that's been happening this weekend, my partner and I have been out and about. We've been out visiting friends. We've been out having meetings. We've had friends come and visit us. And inevitably, when we're catching up with anybody, the topic of a conversation turns to masks, okay? And everyone we speak to says, oh, I hate them, I hate wearing them, they're ridiculous, yeah, I don't think they do any good, they're not doing any good for me, they're not doing any good for anybody else. And yet, these people still go outside and still wear them, okay? It just makes no sense. Okay. Now this isn't just limited to Melbourne either, because I've been speaking to friends and family interstate, and apparently there's it's still a large percentage of the people interstate wearing masks. Okay, when they're not even mandatory. Okay, so please, at the very least, I urge you all, go to our vaccinations page and go to the subsection there. It's about halfway down. It's entitled "Issues with Masks and How to Deal with Them." Okay? Don't walk around with one of these face nappies on your head just because some muppet on the TV tells you to. Do your own research and find out whether these are right for you. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of masks again tonight. I've done that on plenty of videos. You can go to our BitChute channel. You can go to our YouTube channel if you're new to you're new to these videos, and go and look up those videos. But please, I urge you again, if the only reason that you're wearing a mask is because you're worried about getting a fine, please grab that Aussie Speeding Fines book. Okay, because it's got the 3-step process that tells you exactly what you need to do step by step to challenge that fine, or of course any other unjust and unlawful fines as well. Now, speaking of fines, during our travels, as I said, we've been out and about, we have noticed a significant increase in the number of mobile patrols. All the police out there with their their hair dryers and there's a huge revenue-raising blitz on at the moment, especially here that I'm aware of in Melbourne since the restrictions have been eased. But again, from what I've heard, it's happening in other states as well. Now, obviously, the governments are running out of money like everybody else is, and so they're doing their little bit to raise as much revenue as possible. So please, as always, be careful out there. Be vigilant. Keep an eye out for these things. And if you're a motorist in this country and you do not have this book, please grab it. There's a link in the description. Okay, it is, I've said this before, by far and away the best motoring investment you will ever make. And please, don't wait till the inevitable happens. Don't wait till you cop a fine. Get the book beforehand, okay, so that you're in the best possible position to avoid one even being issued to you because you know your rights, or at least if one is issued to you, you know how to deal with it and you can action it straight away. Okay. Now, I've heard from a lot of people now that there's a lot of multiple fines being issued. People are copping 2, 3, 4 fines all in a very short succession. Or what's happening is people are finding they're getting these multiple fines a long time after the event. Sometimes 2 or 3 months after the event that's happened. Now, this of course is because of the huge backlog that's that's going on right around the country with all of these fines. But this is actually really, really good news, because what's happened, I've been speaking to the guys at Aussie Speeding Fines, and they've developed a new multiple fines letter. Okay, and it's specifically designed, it's been specifically drafted for this purpose. So let's say, for argument's sake, you're out on the road, you got a speeding fine on the 1st of November, and another one on the 2nd of November, and another one on the 3rd of November, but you never actually received the fines, for argument's sake, till the 5th of November. Okay? Now, the beauty of that is the whole purpose of the speed camera program is to help you adjust your driving and cause you to slow down. But if you've committed another offence before you've been notified about the first offence, then the second one can't stand. Okay, and these guys have been using these for a little while with some of their advanced members, and apparently they've said that there's people with 4, 5, even 6 fines that have all come in at the one time, but they weren't notified about any of the offences until after they'd committed the last offence, and they've had all 4 or 5 wiped down to just 1 fine. Okay, so it's a really, really powerful letter. So if that scenario or that situation applies to you, please make sure you email the guys at Aussie Speeding Fines, and again, if you remember, you'll have all the details on how to do that, and ask them for a copy of that new multiple fines letter, because it has been very, very powerful. So as I said, just a short, sharp, and to the point one tonight. I'm going to leave it there. I do look forward to speaking to you, or many of you hopefully, at the Paradigm Shift Summit over the course of this coming weekend. Again, just go to paradigmshift.com.au if you want to find out more about that event. Now, also just want to let everybody know, due to my commitment at that event and the special Q&A session that I'll be doing on the Sunday evening, there will be no live video update like this on Sunday night. Also, in case you've missed it, we're now doing our radio shows every second Tuesday now, so we will be taking a break this week. So the next time I'll be speaking to you live is this time next week on Thursday, the 19th of November. So until then, as always, I urge you all, please get informed, get fired up, and get proactive. Of course, the best way to do that is get onto the websites that are linked in the description, read all the completely free information that's there, share it around, pass it around. Of course, if you do want any more detailed information, please grab these books. You can get them individually. Again, there's links there, or you can get them as part of our combo pack. You save a little bit of money, and of course you do get our awesome new KYR tote bag as well, which a lot of people have been sporting out there on the streets. So thanks. I'll speak to you all next Thursday. Until then, have a great weekend.